Hello, this is a video to show you how to make folded mockups with Simply Listed. So here is the example where you have the design on the mockup where if it's longer, it'll get cropped off just like this. So the design gets cropped off here at the end, and then it also goes behind this shirt is the second one that I'm going to show you. So that way if you have overlapping products, it can still work right. So I'll show you how to do both of those things, super simple and easy. So when you go into edit your template, you're going to use the crop button that's over here next to save. So I'll show you how that works and delete this one. So you'll add your print area and do everything like you normally would. You'll lower the opacity, you'll tag the color so that way it pulls the right file from Printify. And then you are going to stretch this all the way across your folded mockup to the size that it would really be if it was printed. And don't worry that now it's below this, because again, we're going to crop that. So you can put this a little lower, wherever, usually it's an inch or two below, but it depends on where you put your designs. So then you're going to use the crop button. So you're going to click this twice, and then you'll see these extra little dots pop up. So now you can crop this to the bottom of where the shirt is. But the last thing you have to do is reposition where the print area is. So click reposition, and now you'll see right now it's going to crop off the top of the design and the bottom of the design. So we need to pull this print area down so that we're only showing this part of the design, since usually on Printify you don't have a design that goes all the way to the bottom anyways. And click apply. And then you're all set. Super easy. This is also how you do mockups for other products like mugs, where the design actually wraps all the way around the product, but you only want to show the design on one side. You can crop it. So this will come in really handy when you're making mockups for other types of products as well. But let's show you this example as well, just in case you need it. So if you have something like this, we have folded mockups that are behind something, then what I did was I actually added an additional layer of just the tops of these shirts here. So that is a third layer. So what you do for this, I'll show you, is you do the exact same thing where you add your print areas and you crop them, and again you reposition them so they're in the right spot, and then you're going to add an additional layer, which I made this in Canva by deleting the background. So I'll show you what that looks like. So here I have this shirt, but I'll undo what I did. So I had the shirts here, the mock-up. So it's the same mock-up as what I used in Simply Listed, but you can remove the background and then click the background remover again to get the eraser. So you want to erase everything except for the part that you want to cover up your design. So in this case, I want the design to go behind these shirts. And so you'll just go through and delete everything except for where the design's going to be. And if you mess up a little bit, don't worry, you can use the restore button as well, the little restore brush. I think I did this one a little bit close, but I'm just kind of rushing for the tutorial. All right, and then we'll chop it here where the design's going to be, and make this a little bit bigger and delete everything else. So super quick and easy. And again, the nice thing with these templates is you do only have to do this one time, and then you're all set. So I'll just zoom in, and obviously you'll touch up a little bit better when you're making a real template like this, but try and get it nice and close and precise, because again, it's worth doing right just one time. And I'll redo this little part. Okay, perfect. So then once you've got it all deleted, you don't want to move it or anything. Click exit so it saves. Don't move where it is, because if this is the same size as your mockup already, it'll be easier to line up. So click download, and then make sure you save a transparent background and download this as a PNG. And so once you download that, I'll show you what to do next. So we'll come over to Simply Listed, and I'll delete that one. And you'll click the Images button, and you will just go ahead and grab the thing that you just made. So we'll click that open, and here you'll click Add to Center. And then here, it's just on top of all the print areas. So again, you want to make sure you do this last, so that way the print areas are already in place. All right, so we stretched it from that side to this side. Try and line it up as best as you can. You might have to mess with this a tiny bit to get it just right and line it up to where it's underneath there. And there you go. I'll click Save. And now when you say test the mockup with a design, we'll pick a random cute little design here. I'll do this little Christmas tree, and we test it. You'll see that now the design goes behind what we made for the second example, and then it gets cropped off if needed in the folded one. So this design even isn't long enough to even get cropped off, but these ones are, so it'll just crop off where it needs to. So hope this was super helpful, and you have a great rest of your night.